Hello, it's Stuart Strop with the EV practice at JD Power. EVC Monthly Pulse is our upper funnel EV purchase consideration report. It gives us feedback from over 2,000 U.S. new vehicle shoppers each month. We just released February Monthly Pulse, shows us that 26.3% of shoppers are very likely to consider an EV in the next 12 months. So that number did slip ever so slightly month over month. It's down 0.4 of a point, even though gas prices have edged back up. There's been some big EV price cuts announced, and there's some really exciting new EV product on the way. So why would we have seen a decline in that number? Well, it's important to clarify that while very likely consideration ticked down, somewhat likely consideration actually ticked up a little bit more even, so that overall EV purchase consideration actually did still trend up in February. That said, on the other side of the story, among shoppers who are not considering EVs, sentiment shifted from somewhat unlikely to very unlikely. So EV rejectors, which is still about 4 in 10 shoppers out there, seem to be a bit more resolute in their position. So a couple of developments that are worth noting that correlate with these results. One is rising interest rates. We've talked about this before, but on February 1st, the Federal Reserve actually increased rates another 25 points. Borrowing costs are actually at their highest point since 2007. So some consumers are probably thinking twice about big ticket items like EVs. And then the second big development I want to mention is this increasing level of worry and concern out there around public charging. The fourth quarter results from our EV Experience public charging study show us that 1 in 5 public charging attempts are actually failing at this point. And that number is getting worse. It's trending up as the EV park grows at a pace that's out in front of the charging infrastructure build outs, really just putting more stress and strain on the system, resulting in these bad experiences. So it's not difficult to imagine negative word of mouth spreading out there at backyard barbecues and the like, from EV owners to EV shoppers. Key updates at the model level: big price cuts were recently announced on the Ford Mustang Mach-E and the Tesla Model Y. Lo and behold, those vehicles did really well in February. The Mach-E actually jumped over 3 points, the biggest increase that we saw in the industry outright. The Model Y jumped almost 2 points, largest lift that we've seen yet for that model, actually climbed 5 spots in rank. Thank you. We'll see you next time with the March results. A couple key new models that we're adding to the study in March are Kia EV9 and Volvo EX90.